Hi, Rabbi Altman. This is my Mishnah recording. Okay, so I am reading from a Hebrew copy. Okay. Um, so I'm going to read it in Hebrew now. Ein omdin lehitpalel ela mitoch koved rosh. Chasadim harishonim hayu shohin sha'a achat mitpalalim. K'dei sheyachavnu et liban lamakom. Afilu hamelech shoel bishlomo lo yashavnu va'afilu nachash karuch al akevo lo yafsik. So that's the Mishnah in Hebrew. So now I just want to let you know that this Mishnah is essentially about when is it an acceptable time to pray. Through this Mishnah, it explains that one should pray only when they have heaviness of the mind, and while they are praying, no matter what, they should not allow themselves to be interrupted, because if they are interrupted, they may lose that heaviness of the mind. Okay, so now I'm going to read you a couple words at a time and define them. Okay, ein omdim, do not stand, lahitpalel, to pray, ela mitoch, unless it is out of koved rosh, heaviness of the mind. Chasadim harishonim, the early pious ones, hayu shohin, wait, sha'a achat, 1 hour, umitpalalim, to pray. K'dei sheyachavnu et libam lamakom, to direct their minds to prayer. Afilu hamelech, even if the king, shoel bishlomo, comes to greet you, lo yishavnu, do not reply. Va'afilu nachash, even if a snake, karach al, curls on, akevo, your ankle, lo yafsik, do not stop. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read over the Mishnah again, but this time in English, and provide a deeper meaning. Okay, do not stand to pray unless it is out of heaviness of the mind. Now, heaviness of the mind is a time in which someone feels prepared to pray and ready, as though they can be serious and they really mean it, and their prayers that they are sending to God are something that is really coming out of their heart. Chasadim harishon, the early pious ones wait 1 hour to pray, to direct their minds to prayer. So, essentially, the early pious ones wait 1 hour in order to receive heaviness of the mind. So I think that is a very positive thing to do. So in order to be certain that when they're praying, they are praying out of heaviness of the mind, they wait 1 hour. And within that hour, one is not supposed to, for example, play computer games, but rather they are supposed to do something that they find spiritual and meaningful to help provide them with more meaning to their prayers. So, for example, for me, what I would do within that 1 hour is I would go for a walk, maybe by some water or within the woods, and because those are the places that I find myself becoming the most spiritually connected. So, even if the king comes to greet you, do not reply, and even if a snake curls on your ankle, do not stop. So this part is saying that even if something is coming, someone important is coming to you, or something very scary is happening to you, you should not stop, because if you stop, you may lose that heaviness of the mind, and your prayers won't be as meaningful, and it just will ruin the experience. Okay. So essentially, I think that this Mishnah really teaches us a lot about what we are required to do as Jews when it comes to praying to God, and essentially what we should do with everything in everyday life, because I think that there's actually a concept that is taught in Buddhism, which is right mindset, which means that in every activity that you do, you should always be, in the mindset of it, not thinking about other things, not doing other things. And I think that this Mishnah really teaches that when we're praying, we should be into our prayers, and we should not stop for other things and become involved in other things. And I think that it teaches us a really great concept. Okay.